Well, good evening. Looks like we have an ad starting off here. That's quite interesting. I have not experienced that before. Huh. That was quite interesting. Had an ad playing at the beginning of the stream. First time I've ever had that happen that I've noticed. Pretty cool. But anyway, good evening. It is Monday, right? It's Monday. It is Monday. Thanksgiving's over. Hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving. And now we're on to Christmas. Today was Cyber Monday. Did you guys buy anything today for Cyber Monday? Or did you participate in Black Friday? I think I actually bought something on Black Friday. Actually, might have bought something after Black Friday. Might have been Purple Saturday, I think. I'm not sure. Your real estate whisperer, Yuru. How you doing? What are you doing this evening? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Did you eat lots of turkey, pie, yams, all that stuff, that people eat, I guess? Gary Priesendorfer? Sorry if I didn't get that right, Gary. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. You are second. You are second. How you doing? Thundergolf 501. Cole. Wrong. Wrong? Oh, no. No. You know I'm right. Just look at that thing right there. Just look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Do you want to see it bigger? Let me show you a little more. Ready? Ready? Look at that thing. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. Oh, man. Especially in that picture. I mean, come on. What could be better than that? I don't know. Your real estate whisperer says, I bought a computer after mine died over the weekend. Oh, no. Now, is this the one that you had for the channel? Because I thought you got something new for the channel that was more robust. Or was this something else? Gary says, had a quiet one. Had a quiet one. Preisendorfer. Preisendorfer. I get it. I see. Preisendorfer. Well, how you doing, Gary? Edge every day. Hello, buddy. What's up? Edge! I did not get notification for your live stream. You sent me something, said you were going to do one in the afternoon on Sunday, right? I did not get notification. And then I turned over to your channel, and I saw something that said there would be a live on at 3:15. However, I'm an hour different from you, so I went to the videos and you were already done. So I missed it. But apparently, you've bought a truck, right? Your real estate whisperer says, hey, Edge every day says, my truck is nicer and 4x4. No, it's not true. It's just not true. Mine has 4 wheels. I don't know what you mean. Gary, I agree. Just bought a black 18 TRD off-road. Awesome. Awesome. What are you going to do to it? Thunder Golf says, my Tundra is way better. No way. Maybe it's equal because it's a Toyota, but it's not, there's just no way. I mean, just look at that thing. Look at it. Look at it right there. Oh my God. Edge Everyday says, hello, Yuru. How did computer shopping go? Yuru says, nope, that was the laptop. I got a desktop PC for live streaming. That's right. I remember that now. So what laptop did you get? Yuru says, it went well, Edge. My parents bought it for me. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice of them. Awesome. Eddie Miller says, great looking truck, but I have to agree with Thunder Golf 501, LOL. Come on, Eddie. Come on. Look, here. You know what? I don't think that the picture's big enough for you guys to really appreciate its awesome beauty. Look at that. Look at that truck. I mean, it's gorgeous, man. Come on. Let's see. Ed says, I did buy a truck. That's right. You bought a black 2016, I believe, 1794 Tundra. Am I right? Did I get it right? Gear Runner says, smash that thumbs up button, everybody. Mr. Runner of the gear variety. How you doing? Did you know Edge bought a truck? Thundergo 501 says, I gotta get wait a minute. I gotta I got to mess with you. I'm just biased of my Tundra and Yukon. I know. And everybody thinks their truck is the best looking, right? Or the most capable or whatever, you know? And not to take anything away with, or from the Tundra, rather. I do like the Tundra. Gear Runner says, my truck is a turd. Yes, I know. Edge Everyday says, Yuru, that's what parents are for. Ooh. Harold Sanders says, hello, world. 56 in South Carolina. Well, let's see, Mr. Sanders. I think I might have you beaten. Well, look at that. Krista has joined us. She has a car on her head.
Nice.
Truck, rather. It's 61 and mostly sunny here, Harold.
And just for the record,
yeah.
I love and miss the Tundra.
Who said anything about... Oops, look at that. You made me move the whole screen now. Oh, this OSB business. Yeah, sometimes, you know. I'm going to shrink it down. But I still want to leave its great awesomeness up there for anybody who wants to gaze upon its beauty. There you go. And I'm not talking about myself, of course. Come on. All right. Got the evil look of Christmas there, that's for sure. You know, our count is gone. I can't even tell you how many people are on here right now. Do you know?
You have total views, 1.
Oh, 19. There's 19 people. Okay, that's cool. So, let's see.
Turn this part off.
What? I have to leave that on so I can see. This is the real, this is what everybody else sees.
Over.
That on the comments are going.
Well.
Hey, I know what I'm doing. I've done this before.
Yeah, but this is like 10 seconds behind.
But this is what everybody else sees. See, really what I ought to do is move that over so that now it won't confuse you.
I'm confused.
Well, you're still confused. Never mind. You're just going to have, you just concentrate over there on the OSB thing.
Oh, what?
Or OBS thing, whatever the heck it is. Let's see. Gary says, 300 Industries Grill on the way. Awesome. Glove box and console organizers so far. That's cool. In the glove box. Let's see. Yours, probably like mine then, does not have that shelf-like thing that the Tundra has in it, right? We'll get a wrap in the future to a lighter color in matte finish. That would be cool. I need to find somebody around here who wraps trucks, because that would be neat.
I'm pretty sure there are a few places.
So far, I haven't seen it.
I've seen wrapped trucks. And
here?
Cars. Yeah.
Where?
On the road. Where else?
You have to point it out. I don't know.
Where am I going to see them? Down the river? I mean,
down in the river. M. Jones says, a 4x2 tows more. Insert Tim Allen grunt. There you go. Hey, did you hear that? A 4x2 tows more. Jack says, hello, everyone. Hey, Jack, how you doing, buddy? What's happening? I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Along with everyone else. Edge Everyday says, yup, you got it right. There you go. See, I knew I was right. It's the best looking truck and it tows more. I'm sure that's what he meant. Gear Runner says...
Edge got a new truck, right?
He did. He got himself a 1794. He's not messing around, man.
Congrats, buddy.
But what do you think of those brown seats? Are you a big fan of the brown seats?
Why are they brown?
They're brown.
Why are they brown?
Brown leather. It's a 1794 thing.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Gear Runner says, hey, Jack, how are you? Edge Everyday says, hey, Jack. Jack says, hey, Gear. Gear Runner says, I might have known that. I might have known that. I thought you did. Eddie Miller says, how about we say the Tacoma is the best-looking mid-size truck, and the Tundra is the best-looking full-size truck, LOL. You know, Eddie, I struggle with that myself, but I got to say, the Tacoma is the best-looking truck on the road. I'll give Tundra number 2.
We have a friendly disagreement going on here.
I'll give Tundra number 2 tied with the Ram Rebel. I'll do that.
What?
I'll go that far.
No.
Let's see.
No, the Tundra rocks.
Yeah, you rock.
I know.
Jack says, Brian, 1794, man. Jack says, Krista, how you doing?
Oh.
Swirling on coffee, are you?
I am.
Oh, it stinks.
It's only my 3rd cup. Oh, give me a break.
I hate coffee. Ugh.
Well,
I'm way too immature to drink coffee.
You're weird.
I'm a little kid. Jack says, hello, Yuru. Gear Runner says, hey, Krista, and you had it right the first time, car on her head, 2-wheel drive. There you go.
Hi, Gear.
Edge Every Day says, yes, sir. 1794, I have to say, I bought my dream truck. I am so happy. I am in love.
That is
I'm in
awesome.
love.
Good for you.
What's the detail? How many miles on it?
It's
it's loaded otherwise.
2016, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think. I'm guessing. Gear Runner says, hey, Brian, you Eddie Miller says, no, it's actual size. LOL. Just kidding.
You got that right. That's awesome.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's funny. You went too far.
I went too far.
Edge. Hello. Hashtag Team Nuts. Hashtag Team Krista. Edge.
Edge every day. Every day.
Every
Gear
day,
Runner says,
all day.
hey, Cole. Jack says, Brian, I am happy that you are happy. You deserve it, buddy. Yep. It's good that you got a truck finally that it doesn't have the problems that the last one that you had.
Yes.
Had. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Edge Every Day says, true, Gear. Very true, buddy. Gary says, I appreciate that you have vids almost every day. Gary.
Yeah,
Gary.
Every day.
Gary. I have videos every day. Every day. They've been going off 8 a.m. every day, man.
This man works his hiney off.
Yeah, I'm hiney-less.
He is.
But I appreciate that, Gary. I hope you check them all out, and thank you very much for watching.
Yes.
Thundergolf 501 says, I'm too friggin' busy to keep up here, so I'm just gonna listen. Hey, listening is good as long as you're on. That's all I really want.
How's it going, Cole?
But, I mean, you know, you could say something once in a while. That's cool, too. Gear Runner says, I'm happy for you also, Brian. Jack says, hey, Cole, how's your health? Yeah, Cole, how you doing, bud? Matthew Vila, hopefully I'm saying that right. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. Matthew says, I know a place that wraps trucks in Harlingen.
See?
Who is it?
Yep.
And do they do a good job? And do they know you? Give me some details, man. Gear Runner says, I'd say Hallmark would wrap your truck and put a big bow on it, laughing my arse off. Yeah, I'm sure they probably would. I'll have to go in there and tell them Gear sent me.
That's awesome.
Oh, my God. Edge Every Day says, hello, Jack.
Cole
Eddie,
and
Gary. Eddie, Matthew, and anyone
anyone
else I missed. In other words, hello, everybody. Gary says 4x2 until you get to a dirt hill. Well, as long as it's dry and it's not too steep. I mean, I have those big honkin' nittos on there. They ought to be able to dig in, don't you think? And maybe throw Krista in the back. I don't know.
Yeah.
Edge Every Day says, thanks, Krista. Edge Every Day says, my favorite thing about the truck is the interior. Awesome. Nice. So you like the brown leather. Mm-hmm. And if I'm not mistaken, it has 1794 embossed in the seats and other places, right? Let's see. Gear Runner says, your Tacoma is the best looking car on the road. The Tundra is the best looking truck. Big old manly truck. Well, you know, there are some of us
I agree.
There are some of us out there that don't have to compensate by buying big things. You know what I mean? We just are what we are without needing them to stress anything else in our lives. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, if that's how you guys feel, I guess that's a guy thing.
I'm just putting it out there.
I like Tundras, but you know.
Thundergolf 501 says health is good. That's good to hear, man.
Good.
Gary says manly is not made by the size of your truck. LOL. Amen. You see, we have another brother in the house. I like that. Edge Every Day says, exterior, I love the Taco, but for overall feel and interior and exterior appearance, the Tundra all the way.
Gotcha.
Well, I would certainly expect you to say that since you just bought one. Matthew says...
I agree, and I no longer have access to one. It's just terrible.
Matthew says, the place is called One Stop Shop behind Bass Pro Shop and Sam's. I know exactly where that is. I'll have to check it out. Thank you, man.
That's awesome.
You ever had any work done there?
Or know anyone that has.
Or do you have anything to do with it? Let's see. Jack says, glad all is good, Cole.
Yep.
Edge Every Day says, 2016 790. Oh, here we go. Here's the deets. We're going to get the deets. Ed says, 2016 1794 with remote start. 40K, not bad.
Not bad.
And I have a lifetime powertrain and extended bumper to bumper for 6 years and 125,000 miles.
Nice.
Awesome. So what are you going to do to this thing, man? Or has anything been done to it already? Matthew says, I own a Tacoma as well and live in Ah, I got you. Cool. Very cool. I think I've talked to you before, actually, now that you say that. You've commented on something before, I think, haven't you? Edge Everyday says tonight's word of the day is details. Deets. That's right. We got to have the deets. I mean, when you go out and drop one on us like that, I had no idea.
We need all the deets.
We got to have the deets. We want to know, man. Gary says, LOL, I just subscribed today, so haven't gotten to know your frequency of vids. LOL. I got you. Well, here's the deal. I post every day, Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week, holidays, you name it, I'm on. I do a live stream on Monday nights and Wednesday nights at 5:30 Central Time, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time.
I'm
and I also do pop-ups here and there where they're not necessarily announced. But that's my schedule. My schedule. I have a Tacoma. I have a Honda Civic Sport. We have a Jeep JL and some other cars. Check it out, man. Let's see.
Jack says, smash the like button, folks.
Yeah, hit that like button.
Thank you,
It looks
Jack.
like this, and it's yellow. Hit that thing, man. Edge Everyday says, yes, sir, it does. That would be the embossed lettering and stuff, I believe.
Nice.
Sean DeLong. Sean, how you doing, buddy? Sean says, well, hello, Krista. Glad to see someone sensible on the channel.
Hi, Sean. Thank you.
Sean. I believe Sean is a stout Tacoma lover as well, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he's a Tundra lover, I think.
I know. He's pulling his leg. I mean, he just killed my bit. He
Well-
killed my bit. It's like taking a knife and stabbing me right in the heart. You just...
You'll be all right.
Gary says,
We're
I meant to
still
say
talking.
4x2 may have a heavier tower rating than the 4x4 until you get on a
Loose
loose
dirt,
dirt / rocky hill. Yeah, I'm sure you're probably right. Gary Runner said, in Rob's case, femininity, I'm surprised he spelled that right. Femininity isn't either.
Huh?
He's going way back to the compensation large truck thing. I don't know. Matthew says, no, I haven't, but I did get my windows tinted, and it was a great job. Cool. We're looking for a window tint or two for the Jeep, so that'd be a good icebreaker to go in, take a look at the shop, and get the windows tinted.
Yep.
When you had your windows tinted, were you able to wait while they did it? We only have 2 to tint, just the front 2 on the Jeep.
I haven't decided on the windshield.
Edge Everyday says he has sent me a picture. I hope it's not another nude picture, Brian. You know, we talked about that. It's just not my thing. Or wait a minute. I'm sorry. I was thinking of gear. Sorry. Let's see. Brian says these are awesome. Oh, a Tundra, and it looks like
You can click there.
what is this thing? Oh, it's the TRD Pro version. Yeah, that's of the Tacoma. They are awesome. I like them. Did you do a video on them when you were there, man? Where's the truck video? Come on, Edge. Says, hey, Sean, buddy. Hey, Sean, buddy. Long time no see. Eddie Miller says, no, but when you are over 6'1", you can't be seen in a Tacoma in Texas, LOL. Yeah, you'd have a hard time fitting in a Tacoma if you're over 6'1" anyway. I mean, I'm 5'9", and I fit quite well. So I'm just saying. Sean says Rob buys big tires for a reason. Yes, he does. Dang nabbit. Chad Kranatz. Chad, how you doing? Welcome, bud. Chad says, what's up? Just sitting here talking to you people, you know, seeing what's going on
Lovely
Monday night
evening.
with our 61-degree sunny weather here. Just saying.
Yeah.
Edge Everyday says spray in bed liner. What else? You got to do that.
Oh, yeah.
You got to do that. Never do a drop-in liner. They suck.
Yep.
Gear Runner says hi, Chad. Edge Everyday says welcome, Gary. Sean says, hey, Gear. Hi, buddy. He probably didn't say it in that tone, but Gear would have. Jack says, hello, Chad. Chad says, hey, Gear. Thundergirl 501 says, LOL. Girlfriend walks in. Rob and Krista are on TV, and she's like, no Christmas music? So Megan is listening. Megan! How have you been? It's been so long since we've talked to her.
Okay. Well, now we're talking to her again.
That's right. How is Cole really? I mean, we need Cole to leave the room, Megan to get on here and give us a little dirt on Cole. You know, it's Deets night. It's Deets night.
Yeah.
Jack says, hey, Sean. Jack says, hey, Megan. Gary says, Eddie Miller, if you're over 6'1", can understand that the taco may be a little restrictive. Yeah,
Yes.
to say the least. Gary says restrictive. Yep. Gear Runner says Krista is hashtag Team Gear. Gear's having fantasies
I've got
again.
quite a few teams,
You
I
know,
tell you.
it's very strange. We've got you on Team Gear. We got Brian sending me pictures. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Sean says, I like your Tacoma. I have a 2013. Awesome,
Ooh.
Sean. What color do you have? And welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel, bud. Edge Everyday says the Tundra would have a higher tower rating, but due to the laws, it would have to be a Class 2 license. Well, so would a semi, but, you know, it's not. Gear Runner says, I was getting jealous, Edge. I was getting jealous. Your Real Estate Whisperer says, Eddie just called. He's in Texas right now in Houston. Oh, wow. Man. He needs to come further south. Houston's a bit of a drive.
A little bit.
I'd like to meet Eddie. Would it be neat to meet Eddie?
It would be very neat.
It'd be neat to meet Eddie.
Neat to meet Christina, too.
Oh, yeah. She should have come with him and come on down.
Come on down.
Come on down south. Gear Runner says, is this stream skipping? I hope not. Is it? Is the stream skipping?
I hope not.
Eddie Miller says, Gary, yep, I do love the Tacoma and think it's a great truck. Awesome. Your Real Estate Whisperer says, hey, Gary. Your Real Estate Whisperer says, hi there, Jack. Gear Runner says, hi, Yaru. How are you? That's a rhyme. Gary says, how is night vision with tinted windows and what is the best percent of tint for front? If you don't go below about 28, 32%, it's not bad. That's out of the sides. I have never had a front windshield tinted window. I assume that's what you mean. Maybe you just mean the front sides. I'm thinking about
it here.
No.
I am.
No. If you go much more than that, it's difficult to see out, I think, when you're looking back.
I mean, I wouldn't have it extremely dark, but a little bit of a tint that blocks some of the sun.
It might be illegal here. A lot of states, it's illegal to tint the front at all.
I don't think it is here.
I don't know. So anyway, yeah, I'd go 28 to 32, 6%, something like that. Probably more in the 28 to 30 range. And that should give you all you need unless you're trying to hide something. You know what I mean? Jack says, hello, Yaru. Edge says, it did, Gear. It did. Edge Everyday, or rather, Gear Runner says, I prefer 20%, Gary. That way it matches the tiers. I thought the rears. I thought your rear was typically 32-ish. I could be wrong, though. Gear Runner says, rears. I like rears. Edge Everyday says, wow, Eddie Smallhorn gets around. Eddie's a traveling dude now, man. He's everywhere. I thought his drive to the normal place of work was bad, but all the way from Louisiana to Houston, that's a trek.
Well, he was in California just a couple weeks ago, wasn't he?
That's right. He's a traveling man.
Yeah.
Edge Everyday read that. Sean says, what's everyone think about Chevy shutting down all the plants? I didn't know Chevy was shutting down all the plants. What's going on?
Yeah, really.
I'm out of the loop. We don't watch the news anymore because the time's all weird here. We're an hour off. It's going to take a long time to get used to that.
Yeah, I know. I'm not used to,
5 o'clock is 4 o'clock, and 3 o'clock is 2 o'clock, and 3 o'clock is 7 o'clock.
The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, now it's on at 10:30 instead of 11:30. And I never watch it because I forget, and I go to turn it on at 11:30, and it's already over.
I know. Gary says, thanks, Gear. Gear says, I saw that, Sean. I was like, wow. Your Real Estate Whisperer says, Eddie is in Texas on a business trip. Yep, I figured. Eddie's a businessman. Jack says, the workers are the ones that suffer, Sean. Absolutely.
Wow.
Richard says, hello, everyone. Garner, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Bought any new tools lately? Gear Runner says, very true, Jack. 14,000 of them. Ooh. Gear Runner says, hey, Garner. Sean says, it's a white X-Cab pre-runner. Awesome.
Nice.
So the pre-runner is two-wheel drive, like mine. Awesome. Like it. Gear Runner says, hi, Sean. Jack says, that is crazy, Gear. I guess no Christmas for a lot of folks. Yeah. Great time. And then it always seems to happen this time of year.
Yeah, it does.
Here we go. Edge Everyday says, Gary, I have had 5% in the rear and 35% in the front, and it was fine. A little hard to see at night, though, in the side mirrors for me. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yep.
Garner says, Krista, and then it jumped. I think Garner causes this to happen. Garner says, Krista, I'm going to send Solo a Star Wars story that I got for you on Blu-ray for $16.99 next month.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome.
That is awesome. I can't wait to get it. I mean, she can't wait to get it.
Yeah, that's awfully nice of you, Richard.
It's very nice. Your Real Estate Whisperer says, the skipping thing is a YouTube thing, not an issue with Throb. I had it too on Sunday. Well, that sucks. So it's like I'm talking and all of a sudden
it
stops and I started somewhere else.
That's a drag.
Your Real Estate Whisperer says, hey, Richard. Gary says, thanks, Edge. How are the nighttime reflections inside? Well, I would think they'd be awesome. You wouldn't have much, I wouldn't think. Edge Everyday says, welcome, Sean. That is a nice truck you've got there.
Yep.
Jack says YouTube has a lot of issues. Yeah, they seem to keep messing with things. And when they do, it screws up other things, you know. Edge Everyday says, hello, Richard. Gear Runner says, nope, rears are usually 20%. Okay, I did not know that. Thundergolf 501 says, tell Cole to get the Christmas tree down. Hey, Cole.
Get the Christmas tree, man.
Megan wants the Christmas tree down.
You got to get that Christmas tree.
You got to do it, man. So get up off the couch or the recliner. I'm assuming it's a recliner. Get the Christmas tree down. And then she told me...
Go out and chop the tree down, bring it in, and be
done. She told me that you don't have to do anything else. Just set it on the floor. She'll take care of everything else. Your Real Estate Whisperer says... he is going to travel more with his new job. What do you think of that, Christina? Are you for that or are you against that? Some spouses like that, you know? Edge Everyday says, Gary, I had 5%. Oh, when I had 5% on the rear at night, you could only see headlights. Yeah, I wouldn't like that myself. Garner says, I will never understand Rob's daughter and why she doesn't like the Scottish kilt and Star Wars. Hey, different strokes, man. I mean, if we were all the same, we'd all be the same.
And it would be very boring.
It'd be boring. Gear Runner says, it was rough going back to work today with all that time off. I bet. See, I don't take time off now. I work every day. So...
yeah, pretty much.
I don't really have time off, but I love what I do. That's the difference, you know?
Yep.
Edge Everyday says 35.9 in. 35.9, maybe percent. The sides aren't that bad, but I wear glasses, so take that for what it is worth. Gotcha. Gary says, I'm in Bama, Alabama. Ooh, looking for a taco club or to start one. I bet you there's a taco club in Alabama.
Oh, I'm sure.
I bet you. Unless they're all driving Fords and Chevys. That's possible, too. Although, you would have thought that here in Texas, but there are Tacomas and Tundras everywhere. Edge Everyday says, no Christmas for me, 6 years.
What?
No Christmas for me for 6 years.
Wow.
Wow, you paid a lot for that truck, didn't you? Kier Runner says, so Gary, Bama or Auburn?
Oh, Bama.
Let's see. Oh, Gear, I appreciate whatever you took care of there. Thank you, Gear. I appreciate that. Gear Runner says, nope, Garner. Edge Everyday says, good job, Gear. Yep. Thank you. Garner, be nice. It's not that kind of channel, buddy. Your Real Estate Whisper, your Real Estate, I've gone English, Scottish, something-ish, says, we are decorating the tree now while we listen. Great. Sing them a carol. You make me listen to these all the time. Deck the halls with bound balls. What is it? I don't know. I hate Christmas music.
It's weird.
Richard Garner says, Gear Runner, I kill 2 flies that would not leave me alone. That's good. You should do that with flies that won't leave you alone. I agree. Thundergolf says, bet.
Ooh. I don't know about that one.
Gary says, roll tide, Runner. Roll tide. Not just on the bandwagon. I'm getting bored with their games. Oh, man. Well, you know, enjoy it while you can.
They keep blowing everyone away, don't they?
Yes. We have to listen to all this crap about, well, you know, they can beat any NFL team. They're better than NFL. And I'm like, what? Anyway, Gear Runner says they have the best team I think they've ever had, Gary. At least the best offense.
Yeah.
Until they play the Bucs in the national championship game.
Now that's funny.
You know that's what's going to happen, don't you?
If that's what happens, then
it's
there's
something
something
Ohio
very
State
wrong.
and Alabama in the championship game.
If that happens, there's something wrong with college football.
Just like a few years ago.
Just saying, because I know, and it wasn't. It
when
shouldn't have
our backup quarterback came in and we won.
Well, that was different.
That was no different.
That was different.
But Gary says Saban knows his
mind
business.
You, what happened to that guy? He's just kind of faded into the woodwork.
He's riding the bench,
NFL.
collecting all kinds of money in the NFL.
Yeah, I know.
He's a failure.
He's riding the bench, all right.
He doesn't have to get hit, concussions, or anything else, and he's still getting paid.
Jack says he's not getting paid as much as everybody else.
Jack says traveling is nice. You know what? I'm not on live chat. I apologize if I've missed anything from anybody, but I was not on live chat. And where was Edge to tell me this? Edge always tells me this.
I didn't catch it either.
Jack says traveling is nice, but hard on the family at times. I traveled for 8 years and I don't miss it. Wishing Eddie all the best and his family.
Yep.
I can imagine.
Yep.
Gear Runner says, I'm a Gators fan. I think Mullins did really well this year. Yeah, they did end up doing pretty well, didn't they? All things considered. Edge Everyday says...
Where are they ranked right now?
90th. Ed says, it is a 1794. You tell me what I paid for it. It's 40,000 miles, 2 years old, 1794. You paid $33,000 for it. Edge Everyday says, listen while we work. LOL. There you go.
Uh-huh.
I hate when people whistle on these things. Gary says, yes, Rob, the trucks in Bama and Texas are very similar. Yeah. Gary says Fords and Chevys. There you go. With a sprinkling of Tundras and Tacomas, I would imagine. Sean says...
I see a boatload of Tacomas here.
Oh, yeah.
All kinds of Tacomas.
Sean says, we all wish we had your job, Rob. I doubt that very much. It doesn't pay very well at the moment. Gear Runner says, as Krista laughs her arses, that's right, she does have multiples.
My arse
off at the OS comment. She knows.
Yeah, I know.
What is it, OS? OSU.
Yeah.
I got you. She
does not know. I do know.
Gear Runner says, agreed, Sean. Gear Runner says, just 15 more years and maybe I will have enough subscribers to quit. I'm sorry, quit. Yeah, me too. By then I'll be retired and probably starved to death.
Yeah.
And living in a tent. I don't know, maybe in Gear's front yard. I hope. See, this is what I hope.
We'll be living down by the river out back.
What I hope is that Gear does indeed move to a warmer climate. And then he's gracious enough to let us throw a tent in his front yard and use his Wi-Fi to continue doing, YouTube, because that's where it's headed. Let's see. Gary says, LOL, NFL. Uh-oh. Richard Garner says, I will. I had won the lottery just like Rob. I wish I had won the lottery just like, yeah, me too. Rob did, and I would give $10,000 to Gear Runner and keep the rest of the $50 million for myself. Why $10,000? Why not $100,000 or 10? I'm curious. What's significant?
What about everybody else?
Well, yeah. I mean, come on, Garner. Jeez, we have needs.
What's going on?
Edge Everyday says, Throb, be responsible for the live chat. No, I'm going to join.
You should.
I was going to get political there for a minute, but I'm not going to do it.
Don't even go there.
I almost did.
You don't know. That's not allowed.
Gear Runner says, we should be in the top 10 this week when the rankings come out. Wow. Well, so is there a chance, any chance at all, that you guys can get into the playoff picture? I wonder. Gear Runner says, thanks, Garner. Edge Everyday says, try again, Rob. You can't get a limited for that around here.
Oh.
Really?
So what are we looking upwards of like
what do they go 48? For? What do they go for new? Like close to like 60? So okay, let's say
48.
No.
I'll say 48.
No. I'll go 44.
Oh, for gosh sake.
44. That's $4,000 different than your number.
Oh, wow.
Taco Time. Taco Time. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. I love the name. Taco Time says, what's up, Rob? Hey, man, just on here talking about stuff. Everybody so far, at least I think in my mind, it's been the consensus that indeed that, where is it? Right up there. That Tacoma, or the Tacoma, is indeed the best looking truck on the road. I think everybody has agreed to that. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm hearing. I don't know about you. Let's see. Edge Everyday says, hello, taco time. Look where I was pointing. Wow, I was way over there somewhere or there. I don't know. Gear Runner says, yes, you definitely get cold here. Tennessee is supposed to be in the 20s. Ew.
Man, we're going to freeze our butts off.
When we go back to Ohio, it's going to suck.
We're going back to Ohio for Christmas. We are going to freeze our butts off. Seriously.
It's going to be cold. Your Real Estate Whisperer says, I know people with a 350,000... Wait a minute.
With 350,000 subscribers.
I know people with 350,000 subscribers and still has another job. Well, they're not doing something right.
Wow.
Wow. Let's see. Heavy Metal. Heavy Metal 122. Heavy Metal. How you doing? Welcome. Heavy Metal says, Taco is my second dream car. First is a Tesla Model 3.
Wow.
Not a bad mix.
Yeah.
Not a bad mix at all, man. I like the Teslas too, and the power is amazing. The takeoff. Ugh. Oh. Taco Time says, hello, Edge Everyday. Edge Everyday says, live chat anonymous, LOL. I'm telling you, I can never remember to do that. I don't even, and you know, I set this up well ahead of when it broadcasts, and I still can't ever remember to hit the live chat button. I don't know, until you tell me. And tonight, you didn't tell me. Gear Runner says,
yeah, come on, Brian, you got to get with the program.
Yeah, it's your responsibility, don't you know? I'm not responsible for me. I mean,
no kiss. See, you can't even talk.
That's right. Let's see. Gear Runner says, nope, no chance of the playoffs, but we will get a New Year's
6 bowl. A New Year's.
Well, that's good. That's good. If we play you, then my condolences already for the massive beating that we put upon you. But Gear Runner says the Tacoma is a good starter truck. What? It does start well. I mean, every time
I still can't believe.
You know what?
I still cannot believe how badly they beat Michigan.
I know.
That just doesn't make any sense.
I know. But you're right, Gear.
What happened
there? The Tacoma is a good starter truck because every time I push my push button start, it turns on.
Do you have remote start?
Yeah. Edge Everyday says, I was able to get them down to 37.5.
Wow.
That sounds pretty good, man.
That's awesome. I'm way off then.
Garner says, Gear Runner, if you see anyone that broke in your house, it would be me, and the only thing I would take is your wife.
Christmas stocking.
Is your wife's Christmas stocking.
That
says pink on it. LOL. Does he have a...
Richard, you have a vivid imagination.
Gear might have showed it in the back of his live. I didn't catch it.
I didn't either.
Maybe she does have a one that says pink on it. I'm asking. Is that what he means?
Is that as in the singer?
No,
pink,
as
or
in the
as
store.
In Victoria's Secret pink?
Yes.
It could be either or.
Who has a sock that has the singer pink on it?
Oh, who knows?
Do you?
No.
Do you?
No, but it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
By the way, what in the hell are you wearing? It looks like you're wearing a bear coat or something.
Is that muskrat? This is my early Christmas present from Joe's, and I absolutely love it.
Looks like it's muskrat.
And on days like today, as weird as it is, at 61 degrees outside with a brisk wind, this thing is perfect. It's all furry and cuddly.
I'm surprised you're not wearing gloves, man.
No.
Taco Time says, now this is a good friend of mine already, I can tell. Taco Time says, your Tacoma is awesome. Let me read that again. Taco Time says, your Tacoma is awesome. Love the mods. That new armrest is mad. Hey, that armrest is cool, man. Kylan did a fantastic job with that. And I hope, people are...
I'd really kind of like to investigate if, like a Jeep.
The Jeep, I know. I hope people
really, because, really.
I hope people are buying them from him because he does a great job. I mean, if you're interested in something like that, that'd be cool. I don't get anything out of it, so, I really hope so. He does a good job, and when you do a good job, you should be rewarded for it, don't you think?
Yeah. Jeep. Hello, Jeep.
Gear Runner says, LOL, Garner, if she would let me give you that, I would. So that must be. Edge Everyday says, the original price they had it up for was $46K.
Right
See, I was about right, 44.
So was I, 48.
You just got a better deal, man.
You did.
Gary says, I agree, Taco Time. Great armrest, Rob. Thanks, man. It's fantastic. I was out driving around in the truck today, which, by the way, I did an epic mod today. It's an epic mod on the Tacoma today. You guys got to check it out. It's going to be up. I think it's day after tomorrow. Tomorrow's video, and then the day after that, I think it's up. But it's an epic mod. So I was out testing that today. It's going to be great.
You were working on that all day.
The video. It only took me 15 minutes to do the mod.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that was fast then.
Edge Everyday says, make a checklist, man. Make a checklist. Yeah, before I go on. Computer power. On.
Check.
Live stream dash on YouTube. Check. OSB or OBS. Check.
Whatever.
Live stream. Check. Richard Garner says, live chat. See, I still missed it. My checklist would have done me any good. Garner says, Rob, are you on live chat? LOL. Hey, thanks, Garner. I appreciate that. I am. Sean says, you're right, Gear. Tacoma is a great starter truck. It does. It starts really well, guys. When I go out there with my remote in my pocket as I open my touch door, you know what I'm saying? I just jump in the truck, my keys in my pocket, and I push that button, and it starts every time. What can I say?
I have the same thing in my Jeep.
Yeah, but the Tundras don't. Let's see. Sean said...
I could live without it.
What?
Just saying.
What's wrong with you?
Please.
Please.
Police.
Thank you.
Police.
Navidad.
Police.
Edge says, sorry, I am stressed over a car payment, LOL. You shouldn't be. Well, wait a minute. You just did this. Wait a minute. Edge Everyday. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. I have a super chat from Edge Everyday. $2. He says, sorry, last one. I am poor now. Oh, my God. Well, Edge, I appreciate the $2 super chat. I certainly do.
You're awesome, Brian.
And for anybody who doesn't know, Edge has a channel, Edge Everyday. Check it out. He now has a brand new, to him, it's a brand new 1794 limited
nice.
Tundra. He does woodworking. He does some cooking. He does some resin casting.
Fantastic.
Check him out. And thank you for that, Edge. I appreciate it. I really do.
Very awesome.
Let's see. No,
great starter truck.
Eddie Smallhorn says, hello, everyone. Eddie, how is Houston, man? We hear you're close. You're not too close, but you're closer than you were. What's going on?
7-hour drive away?
No, not in Houston.
No.
Let's see. Gary says, starter truck. Starter truck. I'm going to add my own inflection to that. Richard Garner says, I like Edge's truck better than Rob's truck any day. Ooh. You've never ridden in my truck. Well, how would you even know that? Gear Rudder says, oh, that hurt with the remote start.
Krista with the
burn. Yeah, but you got to pull your key out of your pocket to do that. See, I can just walk up, touch my handle, get in, and push the button. I'm done. Edge Everyday says, good job, Krista. Good job. Gear Runner says, he saw it in the back of my live stream the other night. Gotcha. I didn't even notice.
No, me neither.
But I don't typically notice socks of any kind. Edge Everyday says, thanks, Richard. Heavy Metal 122 says, yeah, his armrest is nice. Doesn't the TRD off-road, wait a minute. Doesn't the TRD off-road and up have a black interior with red stitching? That would match nicely. I don't know if it does or not, but to be honest, I mean, Kylan can do whatever color stitching you want. In hindsight, if I wanted to match everything, I could have gone with gray or white stitching. I stayed away from that, though, because it is on the armrest, and it's going to get dirtier, I think, than other areas because your arm's always resting on there. So I kind of stayed away from that color anyway, and I'm just going to add some red highlights in there. Gary says, I've owned large Fords, diesels, but still love the Tacoma. Amen, Gary. I agree. I've had big trucks. I've had Fords. I had a Tundra just before this one. Rams, Chevys. I've had them. Edge Everyday says, I like Pink. She is from PA and pretty cute. I like Pink too, actually. Richard Garner says, Krista is in the Star Wars Club. Oh, aren't you lucky? When does she get her black horn rimmed glasses and lisp? Isn't that bad? I apologize.
I don't even understand that.
Let's see.
Explain to me what you mean.
Gear Runner, I say we hook the taco and Jeep and see which one could pull the other.
Oh, I already know what the winner would be there.
Oh, certainly it'd be the taco.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh, please. The
In
Jeep's
your
light.
dreams.
The Jeep's light.
In your dreams.
Edge Everyday says Jeep all day. Nope, I disagree.
Jeep
Never
all
going to
day.
happen. Edge Everyday says epic mod. He traded it for another Tundra.
Oh.
No, that's not what I did. It's an epic mod. I got to tell you, Gear, it's going to be earth-shattering. It's going to be life-changing for Tacoma owners. I got to say. Again, Edge Everyday, thanks for that $2 super chat. I appreciate that.
You're awesome.
Pings Tag or Ping Stag. How about Ping Stag? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the channel, bud. Or Budette. 2013 Taco with 46,000 miles on it. Love it. Awesome. Awesome. What color do you have and what trim level? Gary says, in 1994, I had a Tacoma 4x4 pull me up an icy hill. I was driving an 87 Bronco with a dysfunctional front diff. Oh.
Wow.
Well, it's good he was there. That's too bad about the Bronco, though.
Yeah.
What do you think of the new Bronco, by the way? That's supposed to be coming. Edge Everyday says, you are right, Gear. You are right. Eddie Smallhorn says, noise, Edge, noise. Taco Time has a question. Question is, what would be the first mod you would do on a total stock 2018 Tacoma off-road? Easy. I'd tint the windows. That's my first always mod. My second one, if it has an antenna, which they probably don't, mine didn't, is I'd put a shorty stubby antenna on it.
Yep.
And these are simple mods. I would change out if it doesn't have, and since it's an off-road, I'm guessing it does, but I'd put all-weather floor mats on.
Yep.
Those are my top easy three. You know, the quick hitters, easy to do. They don't cost a fortune, but always tinted windows. It's one of the first things, if not the first thing I always do. And debadge. I like to debadge, too. I take the decals off and sometimes the chrome badging if it has it as well. Edge Everyday says, have Krista make the list.
Yeah,
that's right, because I'll forget, you know. Edge Everyday says, my truck is already running when I walk up to it.
There's no competition there. That's awesome.
Already running when I walk up to
start.
it. Remote start.
That's awesome.
I never liked remote start. I never used it. Even when I've had it, I've never used it. But if you like it.
In a cold climate, to be able to turn it on and warm it up before you have to get in it, are you kidding me?
Garner says Gill Runner. I hope Rob traded his girly Tacoma truck for the Tundra, which is a real man's truck.
Oh, my goodness.
I forget, Garner. What do you drive? I can't remember.
Sean.
Do you remember?
No, I don't.
Sean says he put the curb finders on the Tacoma. Finally. That is not it. You do not win the prize. I'm so sorry. Edge Everyday says, thanks, Eddie. How is the trip? Gary says, Richard, no. This is a Tacoma conversation. LOL. I like it. Eddie says, good going. Going good. Eating dinner, trying to stay warm. Yeah, is it cold up there? It's warm here. It's like 61.
It's not.
What is it
it's
right
not,
now?
It's
Let's check the temperature. Let's check the temperature right now.
It's not extremely warm.
It's 55 now. It's supposed to be a low of 43 here today.
Yeah, this is cold for here. So hence why I'm wearing this, because, you know.
Yep. How long are you in Houston there, Eddie? Gear Runner says, I'm just kidding you all. I really like the tacos too. I know, this is all in fun. I love both. I mean, honestly. Edge Everyday says, well, Rob, your hands are always in your pockets anyway. You know it, buddy. You know it. Yours aren't. Gear Runner says, hey, Eddie, you eating with that other woman in Texas? Oh, there you go. Trying to start stuff. Eddie says, ha, Gear, my less expensive woman. He calls her Flo and Sue. Let's see.
Wow.
What? He's written on his hand. Gear Runner, he's a-laughing 3 times in a row. Ping Stag says, Gray Pre-Runner Edition SR5. Awesome, nice. Man. That's cool. I had a Pre-Runner a few years ago. You remember? When did I have that? The blue.
I wasn't around for that.
No, you weren't. I guess that's been a long time ago.
It was more than a few years.
Edge Everyday says, I do like the taco, but I could never go from a Tundra to a taco.
That's
a big difference. Gear Runner says, all joking aside, your channel is doing very good with the taco. Maybe I should buy one too.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Tacoma is doing pretty well. The channel itself has been doing pretty well lately. So I do appreciate all you guys for that. Let me tell you. Because of that, we can eat dinner next week.
No, it's not.
What do you think? What do you want to have? Rice or beans?
Oh,
craft
dinner is probably better.
No, we can't afford craft dinner.
So
that's a luxury. Ramen noodles. Can't you get those for like 50
I
cents?
used to eat those a long time ago.
Garner says, I asked my grandma what kind of 2010 Toyota car does she have
I'm going to buy from her.
She said it's a Toyota Corolla and it's fully loaded. There you go, man.
Well, all right then.
Dan the Mopar man.
Hey, Dan.
Dan says, hey guys, currently in listening mode, just getting home from work, so I'm driving. Well, thanks for being on, Dan. Have a safe trip, buddy. Good to see you here. Gear Runner says, hey, Dan. Sean says, Sean Bramblett. Sean, welcome. How you doing, buddy? Sean says, what is the best stubby antenna? You know, it's funny. Depends on what you want. But I always buy the ones that are about yay big and thin and have the little ball on top, you know. And they're metal and they're rigid, which isn't great if you go off-roading. But I get them at like AutoZone. Just one I can go in and get at the local parts store, you know. Because I'm impatient. I don't want to wait. And I've always had great luck with them. They don't snap off. They work well.
They're rigid?
They are rigid, though. That's the only problem.
See, the one I have isn't rigid. Is not rigid.
Isn't it rigid?
Yeah, I know. I can talk just as well as you.
I hate to tell you, but the one you have is rigid.
No.
It is.
No.
I'll show you.
No.
I'll show you something.
No.
Let's see. But yeah, I usually just go to the local auto parts, you know, AutoZone or whatever.
O'Reilly's.
They work great.
What is it? O'Reilly's?
O'Reilly's, AutoZone. Whatever they all are.
Yep.
Eddie says, hey, Dan. Garner says, hi, Mr. Mopar. Pingstag says, XD rims, awesome. 18 by 11, also amp research steps. Wow. Ooh. So you've got the electric steps then, huh?
Nice.
How are those holding up, by the way? And do they ever lock up in the winter, you know?
Yeah.
Gear Runner says, I loved my remote start on my F-150.
Yep.
You know, Gear...
That's the only thing I wish I had was the remote start. Even here, when it's really, really hot outside, to be able to start her up and crank the air conditioning before you get in it, man, that would be awesome.
When we got to turn the air conditioner on, you know, we want to hit that remote button and have it cool when we get in there so we don't get too hot in our vehicles. Taco Time.
The only thing I'm missing is the remote start.
Taco Time says, thoughts on a tonneau cover. You know, I've had tonneaus. I've not had tonneaus. Personally, I find they get in the way. If you use the bed of your truck for anything, you're going to be screwing with them. And I don't like to screw with stuff. If I'm bringing something out to the truck that I'm going to put in the back, I want to put it in the back. I don't want to have to screw around with a cover. Personal preference. You know, if you put little things in there and then have the cover on, you can bet that when you go to get them out, they're going to be up against the back of the cab.
You have to crawl in there.
And you got to crawl under there, and you better hope it doesn't leak or you're going to get wet. So, you know, kind of depends on your own personal preference.
Yep.
Eddie Smallhorn, what do you think, by the way? Do you like them or no, or what do you think? Eddie Smallhorn says remote start is the bomb.
Oh, I'm sure.
Edge Everyday says, I heat up the air and the seats because I have heated seats also. So no problem, man. Yep. I have a warm tushy when I drive. Eddie Smallhorn says, till Thursday morning. So you're there for a little while.
Yeah, a few days.
Gary says, still not completely sure if they have come out with the final design of the new Bronco. No, me either. But the renderings I've seen, some of them are awesome, man. Looks pretty cool.
Are they still going to be like similar to the old ones, like a throwback?
I wouldn't. Not really.
I would hope so. I mean, those are iconic.
In theory, but they're not going to be. They're not going to be the same.
Well, then what's the point?
They're pretty neat. Edge Everyday says
the old ones are awesome.
Well, the new ones look better. Edge Everyday says Taco Time. What are you doing with it that will determine the kind of top? Eddie Smallhorn says it's 49 currently. It's not that much different than here.
Wow.
Garner says, I don't like Nissan. The Toyota is a better vehicle. I would agree with that. I'm not a big Nissan. I had a Nissan Frontier. It there wasn't anything wrong with it. It was just, it was before they went smaller, but it was big and it was bulky and heavy and horrible gas mileage. I think it was getting 9 miles a gallon in that thing.
You're kidding. In that little truck?
It was terrible.
Wow.
Eddie Smallhorn says, congrats on the new truck Edge.
Yep.
Ed says, I agree, Eddie. And then we jumped.
I love the remote start.
Sean says, later, guys and gals, going to eat dinner. Hey, you have a good dinner, Sean. Thanks for being on here, buddy. Eddie says, especially
when it's cold outside.
When it's cold outside.
Yes.
Edge every day
Down
says,
here, it is going to be especially when it's hotter than Hades.
Eddie said, or Edge every day says, thanks, Eddie. I love it. I love it more than apple pie. I don't know if he likes apple pie or not.
Pumpkin pie with lots and lots and lots and lots of Ready Whip.
Eddie says, good night, Sean. Good day, mate.
Have a good one, Sean.
Edge every day says, see ya, Sean. Gear Runner says, you better get rice. It swells, so it takes less to fill you up. That way, you have some for tomorrow, too. I know, that's true. What it's going to be, the rice. Maybe some salt on it. I don't know. Yeah. Gear Runner says, see you, Sean. Eddie Smallhorn says, I am sure, Edge, it looks great. The pictures on IG look great. They do. It's nice. Garner says, Rob, there is gold in them there noodles.
I think I'd prefer the noodles to the rice.
No, but Gear's got a great point. They'll expand and we can eat them for days. Edge every day says, Eddie, if you go back and skim through my live on Sunday, there are a couple of walkthroughs. There are. Edge every day says, thanks, Eddie. It is my dream truck.
Awesome.
I dream about it at night when I'm sleeping. I'm dreaming about my truck, and I'm dreaming.
What are you doing?
Let's see. I had to go over there for a minute. Now I got to go back here. Pingstag says, mud will clog them up, but just keep them clean. Yep, absolutely. Pingstag says, it is a mall crawler. Yeah, so's mine. Mine will never see mud, probably, unless it's on the road. Garner says, Krista, that should be the next mod for the Jeep JL.
What?
I'm not sure. Edge Everyday says, I do like a key fab roll-up aluminum bed cover. Key fab. Might be not key fab. It's
NFab?
NFab, maybe. Roll-up aluminum bed cover. See, I'm not a big fan of the roll-ups. I'd rather have the trifold, man. Or there's another one out there. I guess it is a roll-up, so I take that back. There's another very expensive one out there that I guess is a roll-up that I do like. So I guess disregard that. Taco Time says, just did a trip out of Paso Robles. Wow, Paso Robles. That's where... I don't know. Paso Robles. With the wife and dogs, and needed more space for stuff, and was thinking a tonneau cover so the stuff wouldn't fly out of the bed. Well, that's a good idea for something like that, for sure.
Absolutely.
Gear Runner says, I love the Nissan GTR, though. I will have one day. I will.
Do it.
Edge Everyday says, if you're looking for basic, you can get a roll-up cover. Yep, that's the cheapo. Gear Runner says the Diamondback is an awesome cover. That's another nice one. There's a fellow on here named Bob L., and he put one on his Rebel, and I can't remember what it is, but it's really neat. I love the way that thing works.
Yeah.
Eddie Smallhorn says, I'm going to watch it tonight, Edge. I am, because I got nothing to do other than sit in a hotel room and watch X-rated movies. So Gear Runner says, with Sue and Megan. Gear Runner says, I really like my... I'm sorry. They're just friends. It's you who assumes. Gear Runner says, I really like my Ultraflex bed cover. Eddie Smallhorn says, sorry, I missed it yesterday. Wow, the stream is freezing. Oh, did you see that?
I saw that.
Edge Everyday says, thanks, Eddie. Greatly appreciated. Taco Time says, my Taco is about a little over a month old now, and this was my first trip with it. Ooh. Cool. Other than the subpar miles per gallon on the freeway, I'm loving it. It is my first truck ever. Nice. Awesome. What kind of mileage were you seeing?
Yeah.
Edge Everyday says, no worries, Eddie. Don't have to be at all of them. Jack says, sorry, folks, I had to take a phone call. I'm back. Welcome back, Jack.
Excellent.
Gear Runner says, I was going to send a super chat, but something went wrong with my new phone and it won't let me do it. Oh my God, man. Take that phone.
You need to fix your phone.
Throw it in the trash.
Get your
transfer
phone
your
out.
other phone over and we'll wait.
I'll drink my coffee.
Oh, I guess we can't wait. People get bored. Eddie says, hey, Jack. Edge Everyday says, key fob, sorry. Gotcha. I understood. Rebel Rouser says, hi, Christ and Rob.
Hey, Justin.
Justin, how you doing, buddy? What's up, man? Man. Jack says, hello, Eddie. How are you, sir? Eddie says, hey, Rebel. Jack says, hey, Justin. Gear Runner says, Justin! Rebel Rouser says, hi, Eddie. Rebel Rouser says, hi, Jack. Rebel Rouser says, hi, Andy. Richard Garner says, Krista, the remote start should be the next mod for the Jeep JL. There you go.
That would be a heck of a mod.
Eddie Smallhorn says, hang in there, Jack. Away from the house this week. Jack says, thanks, Eddie. Wishing you all the best on traveling.
Yep. And travel safe.
Rebel Rouser says, I can't stay. I'm at the Cheesecake Factory. Just wanted to say hi. Love y'all. Well, thanks, Justin. I appreciate you being here.
I hope you're having some cheesecake and have a bite for me, please.
Eat some of that cheesecake.
So yummy.
I wouldn't eat it because I don't like cheesecake.
He's weird. He doesn't like dessert, but I could live on dessert.
Gear says, send me some cheesecake, Justin.
Yep.
I'm having a hankering.
Yep.
I'm pregnant.
Wow.
Edge Everyday says, hey, Rebel, we got something today, and thank you, sir. Can't wait till you get moved in. Jack says...
So, wait, where did he move?
He moved to Tennessee. He's going to be down there next to Gear. They're living next door to each other.
Isn't that wild?
Jack says, bye, Justin. Eat a lot of me, or for me. Gear Runner says, you in Knoxville, Justin?
Wow.
Gear's halfway out the door with his key in his hand. Justin says, you can have mine, Gear. You can have mine.
Wait,
Rebel
what
Roger
about
says,
me?
Nope, Gear. Krista wants some cheesecake, man. Let's see. Eddie Smallhorn says, just was told I will be in Mexico City in January. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Watch out in Mexico. Garner says Mexico City. Is it Mexico? Where's the problem at? It's not Mexico
Where is
City.
what?
I don't even know
The
what I'm talking
capital?
about. Yeah.
It's Mexico City.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
the capital of Mexico.
That's what I meant.
Wow.
I'm horrible with that kind of stuff. Garner says, Eddie, you going to
Isn't that
have
right?
a big hotel bill if you watch the X-rated movies. And Garner would know. Justin says, Mexico City? Taco Time says, on the way to Paso Robles from Temecula.
Wow.
I'm probably butchering that. I got 20 and 20 and a half on the way back. Didn't go a lick over 70. Wow, that's not very good.
Well,
I got to check mine. I haven't gone in any distance well enough to be able to check.
I'm rolling at about 24 in my Jeep.
Well, aren't you the la-di-da?
Mm.
Eddie Smallhorn says, and in Washington, D.C. and in L.A. in January. Man, you're going to
Lots
be everywhere.
of traveling, yeah.
Edge Everyday says, taco, that is pretty good. Do you think? I don't know. That seems a little low to me. Gear Runner says, I really don't know why it wouldn't let me. It said I had to do something in the settings, and I knew you wouldn't want me to leave the stream for something silly like that. Yeah, that's right. Eddie Smallhorn says, I thought they were free, Garner. Uh-oh. Eddie's not going to be traveling for long. Des says, hey, Des, how you doing, buddy? How are you? Rebel Rouser says, the taco filter was too easy. I got 8 screws in the Odyssey, and you got to remove the battery. LOL. Wow. You talking about the engine filter or the cabin air filter? Rebel Rouser says, hi, Desmond. Gary says, signing out, y'all. Keep up the good work. Gary, thanks for being on, buddy. I appreciate it. You have a great night, man. Let's see. And now we have the white circle of death.
Oh, no, lovely. There we go.
Yeah, we were
stopped.
Our stream is ticking. Isn't that nice? Des says, hey, Justin. Edge Everyday says, yo, Des. We are really skipping now. Gear Runner says, have a good evening, Gary. Des says, hey, Edge. Rebel Rouser says, have a great night, Gary. Gear Runner says, hey, Des. Edge Everyday says, see you, Gary. Have a nice night. Des says, hey, Gear. Rebel Rouser says, ho, How do you like your new phone, Gear? Yeah, how do you like it, man?
What phone does he have?
He got like the iPhone 10X Super Plus or something.
Ooh.
Richard Garner says, Eddie, if you watch XXX rated movies on your computer, but I would not do that or you will get a virus.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Garner would know.
No mind.
Jack says, be safe in Mexico City area. Some areas pickpocket or you get robbed at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. Gear Runner says, I agree, Jack. Be very careful down there, Eddie.
Yep.
Rebel Roger says, yes, be careful, Eddie. Garner says, Rob, the older you get, the younger Krista gets. I wish. Jack says, hey, Des, your real estate whisperer says, you know I'm listening, Eddie.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, Eddie. Did you know that Christina was on? I don't know if she said a word since you've been on until now.
I don't think she has.
Desmond says, hey, Jack.
I'm right there with you, Christina.
Deer Runner says, if you get, let's see, wait a minute. If you get assaulted, Eddie, don't tell anyone. They may not be sympathetic.
Wow.
Eddie says, when I travel, I try not to carry too much, but I sure will, Jack and Gear. Eddie says, hey, Yuru. Oh, hey, Yuru. Edge Everyday says, ha, Yuru. Yuru says, hi, Eddie.
She's got it going on.
Taco Time says, these live streams are awesome. How will I know when you are planning a stream next? Every Monday and Wednesday at 5:30 Central Time. That's when I do them. Or better yet, turn on that notification bell on my channel, and then you'll get notified when new videos come out and when I'm live. That's the best way to do it, actually.
Yep.
Then you won't forget. And I appreciate that, Taco Time. I'm glad you're here. It's good to have you here. Your real estate whisperer says it's the circle of hope.
Yes.
I know.
It wouldn't be a live stream without a circle of hope.
We haven't had that in quite a while, though. Eddie says they wouldn't want that, Gear. They wouldn't want that. Rebel Rouser says, LOL. Hi, Christina. Gear Runner's laughing out loud. Real estate whisperer says, hey, Rebel Matt S. Matt S. How you doing, buddy? What's happening? Matt S. says, so, are you going to put a cold air intake on it? I don't know. I might. I have an exhaust coming. It's on order. Should be here this week. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I need it. Matt S. says, and Tundra is better, more power. Everybody already decided the Tacoma was the best.
Not everybody.
Well, it's the ones I actually heard. Eddie says, has the new computer transferred, Yuru? Rebel Rouser says, have a great night, Edge. Enjoy your new truck. What, is Edge leaving? Did I miss Edge? He did. I did. Okay, guys, I'm out. See you on the next one. Brian, thanks for being on, buddy. Thanks for that super chat. And don't forget to check out Edge every day. Let's see.
Go on back up, please. So Gear Runner says, I really like the new iPhone XS Max.
Wow, all these words. XS Max.
I've not even heard of that one.
It's the new giant version of what Josie had.
I thought the XR was the newest.
I don't know. Let's see. Rebel Rouser said, I read that. Des says, good choice on the XS Max. Richard Garner says, I got charged for a XXX movie when I stayed in a hotel room and there was not a TV in the room.
Wow.
You must have really wanted to watch that movie. I don't know how you managed that.
How is that possible?
I don't know. Gear Runner says it's mainly just a larger stream, Justin.
Larger screen.
Oh, screen. Other than that, it's just like my ex was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Rebel Roger says,
I'm still waiting for my ex.
Taco Time says, how close are you to Dallas? I'm originally from there. I miss the southern hospitality of the people there. Not very close.
No.
We're in southern Texas, and they are very hospitable here. It's pretty cool.
It is.
Ramiro Estrada says, hello, everyone. Ramiro, how you doing, bud? Dan the Mopar Man. Hey, guys. So I can chat now. Made it home safe and sound from a first day on the new job. What's the new job, Dan?
I'm glad you found one.
Rebel Rouser says, I know, we have the circle of death, I call it. Rebel Rouser says, I'm out. Have a great night. Night, Justin. Thanks for being here, buddy. Enjoy that cheesecake. Gear Runner says, Rob probably hopes he wins a cold air intake. That's right. I'm waiting for Gear's contest so I can just put that one on. Let's see. Eddie Smallhorn says, hello, Ramiro. Gear Runner says, have a good evening, Edge. Dan the Mopar Man says, have a good night, Brian. Jack says, hey, Dan. Hope you had a good day at work.
Yep.
Garner says, Gear Runner, the Samsung Galaxy S9 phone has a better camera in it than the iPhone X's Max. Yeah, but if you got to be an Android guy to appreciate that. And personally, I'm not. So.
I'm not either.
Matt S says, has anyone used Pedal Commander? No, but I've heard it's supposed to be good.
I have too.
Jack says, buy Edge. Eddie says, night Edge. Gear Runner says, probably Richard. Probably. Garner says the the iPhone XR is the new phone.
I thought so.
So that's beyond what Gear just got?
Has, yeah.
Oh. What did Josie get?
I don't know.
Eddie Smallhorn says, Garner, I think she would be mad if I didn't. Ooh, bow chicka wow wow. Dan the Mopar Man says, oh yeah, Jack, though today was pretty much this day to go through on what I'll be doing at my new job.
First days are always a drag.
Dan says, oh, by the way, guys, if you're interested in liquor or meat or anything that a man likes, there's a company called Man Crates. Very interesting website. You should check it out.
Man Crates.
I may have heard of that, actually.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Gear Runner says, have a good night, Justin. Garner says, I wish YouTube would leave Rob's live stream alone. Yeah, me too.
So, yeah.
Eddie says, good night, Justin. Be safe. Pink Stag says, Austin, Texas. Ah, yep. I'm not in Austin, Texas, no.
Nope.
Jack says, bye, Justin. Dan the Mopar Man says, so today I got an orientation on how to sell man crates. Oh, I thought so. So you're pimping the new company on my live stream? You see how he did that?
He did.
I'm going to send you a bill, man. I'm going to send you a bill.
He was suave.
He was Rico suave. Garner says, if I win the cold air intake, I will sell it on eBay. That to me, Gear, sounds like an automatic.
No. If he wins the cold air intake, he's going to send it to me.
It won't fit your Jeep. Jeeps don't use cold air intakes.
Huh, really? And you know that for sure.
So you better just send it for the Tacoma.
No.
Gear, that sounds like
Richard
an instant...
isn't going to send it to you. He's going to send it to me.
That's an instant disqualification right there.
That is not an instant disqualification. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, if you can't say it, you don't mean it.
It is not a
Okay, here, Gear's going to give us an education, which I'm glad. Gear Runner says, no, the XR, XS, and the XS Max all came out the same time this year. The Max is just the bigger version.
The biggest version.
The biggest version. That's what I thought. So
it's like the 6S Plus.
Right. And technologically, then, they're all the same,
As in size-wise, not as in screen or anything.
Right. Taco Time says the XR is pretty nice. It gets a lot of crap because of the quality of the screen, but it's hardly noticeable. What's wrong with the screen?
Yeah, really. This just came out. It's supposed to be the
Dan says,
creme de la creme.
Actually, the iPhone XR is the budget version of the iPhone XS and XS Max.
Oh.
Wow. And all of these cost like $1,000 or something, don't they?
I think, no, the bigger size. The bigger size costs $1,000.
It's crazy. Garner says, Eddie, be careful what you say you are watching because your kids might be listening to the live stream. They probably know their dad pretty well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Richard Garner says, Rob, I will just send it to Krista.
You're awesome.
Well, you're going to have to send it to my P.O. box, so we'll just see what happens.
And he'll address it to me, so.
Garner. Garner. Let's see.
Sunset Originals.
There's a name from the past. How have you been, man? Sunset Originals says, hey, Rob, I just watched your video on the armrest mod. I just recovered an armrest for a Ram. With the center console. Those are not comfy either. I put 2 inches of foam on it. Awesome, man.
That is awesome.
There's nothing like redoing those. For the money, you can't beat redoing the center console in any truck. They're just not soft. And this thing is, it's great. Gear Runner says, I will be giving away a gift card to S&B intakes so the person that wins can get whichever one fits their vehicle. Except Jeeps. They don't fit Jeeps.
Lie.
I know this for
I know he's lying. That's fine.
Taco Time says, Rob, you should get the red XR. It will match your truck. There you go. I got to get the red XR. Would that be considered a business expense? I mean, I use the phone.
You don't even go there. I use my phone to watch your videos.
That's not a business expense.
That is.
No, I use my phone to shoot videos.
I kill my battery to watch your videos.
So everybody who watches the videos on here can claim
Look
that.
at how look at this.
The stream is freezing here and there. I don't know what's going on. Let's see.
And it's all fuzzy. It's not even.
I know, it's like fuzzy wuzzy now.
You have to put your hand up to the camera and then. Of course, that's behind too. So who could even know?
We'll see what happens. Let's see. Sunset Original says, sorry. Hey, Krista, too.
How's it going?
Garner says, the iPhone XR comes in all kinds of colors.
That's what I saw a commercial. There's like a rainbow.
Does it come in Barcelona red?
I know it comes in orange. So
nothing comes in pumpkin orange. Let's see.
That made
absolutely no difference. I think that made us blurrier. Great idea, honey.
Well, I've seen other people do it.
Gear Runner says the XS and Max both have OLED or OLED screens. The XR doesn't. So which is better?
So the XS and the Max are better.
So the XR is not what you want.
No.
Dan the Mopar Man says, hey, Rob, put it on my non-existent tab. LOL. Got to make some money to Rob.
Got to make some money too, Rob.
Oh, I see. I understand. Yeah, but I got to charge you advertising fees.
It's a good thing you have your reading coach back.
I know. Garner says, Rob, she asked for it first.
You're awesome.
Gear Runner says, yes, phones are business expenses. Yes, exactly.
They're
it's a write-off,
experiences.
man. I got to get one before the end of the year so I can write it off in this tax year. Or
well,
would it be more? It would be smarter to get it next year.
Because I'm your assistant.
You don't use your phone for anything. Next year would be better, so that I can get some write-off going. I have enough this year. Eddie Smallhorn says, I am not saying anything bad, Richard. Come on, buddy. Eddie Smallhorn says, I am a good boy. Good boy. Dan the Mopar Man says, actually, the iPhone XR cost about $350.
Yeah,
according to what I saw. Well, what does I know the other ones, the super duper like Gear Got's like $1,000 or something, isn't it? And maybe after Christmas they'll have sales too.
They had Black Friday sales.
Not on iPhones.
Yeah, they did.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they did.
Garner says, Rob, the stream is good on my end. Well, that's good because on our end it keeps freezing.
It's all messed up.
Garner says, Eddie, I don't watch that excess garbage anymore or any less.
So, alrighty.
It doesn't really matter to me whether he does or not.
Well, no, to each their own.
I don't care what he does.
No.
Jack says, hey, Gear, did all of the contacts, pictures, and notes transfer to the new iPhone? Yeah.
As long as it's in the cloud.
Did it?
As long as it's in the cloud, it should. If it doesn't, then you have a problem.
So you have to be in an airplane?
Oh! Yes, you do, honey. That means you're going to have to fly, or when you get a new phone, all of your crap isn't going to transfer.
I believe I can fly.
I believe you
Gear
can
Runner
too.
says, I get one every year and write it off. Well, there you go.
Wow.
Taco Time says, I know it's random, but what made the Ram Rebel such a terrible truck besides being a Fiat product? It wasn't.
It's not.
I like the Ram Rebel. I was concerned about its longevity, to be honest. I was having little stupid nitpicky things happen. But I like the Ram Rebel otherwise. I just wanted rather to move to something else. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Gear Runner says
he switches often.
I have a problem.
Illness he has.
If you look at the channel Taco Time,
you'll
notice I had an issue. I have an issue. Gear Runner says, thank goodness I did. It did, Jack. I was pretty worried about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack says the notes transferred to Gear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it always did on my phone.
Yeah.
The notes
mine does too. The only trouble I have is when you get into your new phone and you gotta log in back into all your stuff, and after a year, 2, 3, 5, however long you've had your phone, your password, what is it? Who knows?
You just told everybody your password?
No, I didn't tell everybody.
You just said the password is who knows.
No, I didn't.
You did.
You guys understand.
Why would you have that? That's the dumbest password I've ever heard of. Let's see. Garner says the Samsung Galaxy S9 or the S9 Plus costs about $900. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for a phone, really, isn't it? Gear Runner says we backed it up.
Yeah, but if you get a contract, you don't pay that.
They charge you. They add on to your phone bill and charge you through the contract. It's not like it used to be. Let's see. Gear Runner says, we backed it up to the computer and downloaded it back to the new phone. Notes did also. I was pretty surprised. That's cool. I've done it wirelessly before when I've done it.
Yeah, I've never backed it up. I've backed it up to the iCloud.
Well, look at who is here. We have a Renaissance man.
My password is 1234.
Renaissance. Rennie, how you doing, buddy? With a password of 1234. Garner says, Gear Runner, did you put up all your passwords? Did you put all your passwords back into all your apps? Jack says, hey, Rennie, your real estate whisper says the password is password. Well, of course. Gear Runner says,
no, evidently
yes,
it's who knows.
I think that's what's wrong with my super chat. I needed to log into the settings. Yeah. Rennie Renaissance man says, hey, Jack. Gear Runner says, I did, Garner. I did. Gear Runner says, hey, Rennie.
Where have you been?
Rennie's been absent for a while. I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if Garner scared him off or what it was.
Rennie, did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Did you eat any turkeys? Notice I turkeys, plural.
Plural.
Let's see. King of the Crease.
Password
King
is
of the Crease
Renaissance.
is here. Says the password is Renaissance. A Renaissance. I hope not. That's no. Renaissance man says Renaissance Tools has come out with the first rotary dial cell phone. Send straight cash. Get rotary phone later. Oh boy, Rennie's back.
He's
I feel like
back.
that song. Rennie's back.
Hasn't been the same without you.
Yeah. Sunset Original says 26 watching and only 14 likes. Hey, it's the way of the live stream. I don't know why people don't click that button. I mean, come on, man.
I haven't had to click it.
I
haven't clicked it. My phone's charging.
She doesn't even click it.
I will.
You know what? I'm gonna click it. There, I just clicked it myself.
You can click your own?
You can. I just did.
That's messed up.
Nobody else is going to do it. I'm going to do it myself.
That's messed up.
Dan the Mopar Man says...
it just went up to 16.
Oh, look at that. We got 16. What's going on?
You can't click it again or you'll lose what you clicked.
Oh, shoot. What if I click the down button, too?
Don't do that.
I won't do that. Dan the Mopar Man says, oh, trust me, Taco Time. The Tacoma will be gone within the next 6 months. I guarantee it. It's not going to happen.
It's not
going to happen.
No, it's
Renaissance
not.
Man says, hey, Rear Runner. Hey, Rear Runner.
Rear Runner.
Dan the Mopar Man says, Taco Time. Rob suffers from a very debilitating disease called caritis.
Yep.
Quite common amongst us gearheads. I like that.
Uh-huh.
Richard Garner says, I have touched my phone to the Samsung Galaxy S9 and my pic showed up on the display phone in Best Buy. Well, that's cool. I wonder
if
you
took a picture of yourself on a phone at Best Buy? I mean,
I don't know. Renaissance Man says, my Thanksgiving was restful. Hope yours was good.
It was
Mars
good.
was excellent. Jack says, hey, Kotzi, I missed you. Sorry, buddy. Gear Runner says, I always like my own videos. I've never liked my own video before. I've never done that before.
That's just bizarre.
I don't know why I have never done that.
Why would you like your own? I mean, that's
because you can. Why wouldn't you want to have it another number on
That's
there?
the ultimate in vanity.
It's not vanity.
It
That's business. That's good business. I've never done it. I never thought to do it.
Wow.
Not on a live stream. I don't think I ever even noticed.
Wow.
But I did now.
Yeah.
Gear Runner says, hey, King, what's up, buddy? Richard Garner says, hi, Renaissance Man. King of the Crease says, no prop, Jack. Richard Garner says, hi, King of the Crease. Renaissance Man says, yo, Garner. King of the Crease says, yo, Gear. What's up, buddy? Dan the Mopar Man says, I hate to tell you this, Rob, but my phone wasn't cheap either. My phone cost me $980. Dan. They're getting more expensive, and I have the V40 from LG. Why'd you get that phone?
Yeah.
King of the Crease says, hello, Richard. Renaissance Man says, I love me some me. As he closes the door behind him. So, Gear Runner says, still not as smooth as what I did at Best Buy. Put my YouTube channel up on every phone.
Didn't you do that? Yeah.
I've done that on the phones and the computers and the iPads. Why not? I mean, they're just sitting there.
Yeah, they're just sitting there for people to use and look at.
The only embarrassing thing is when you do it and somebody walks up and recognizes you, you know. Like,
oh my.
You can just see it in their eyes. They're like, it's kind of weird. BF Goodrich, welcome to the live. Welcome to the channel, man. Tomorrow is the recommended date to trash your Thanksgiving leftovers. That's
really?
Good to hear. I did not know that, but The
Were
day
there any
after
left?
Cyber Monday. That's a good way to think about it, or to remember it, rather.
I don't know. I don't think there was any left anyway.
Gear Runner says, I'm usually my first like. Well, I would hope so. You got to love yourself, man. Kind of like Rennie.
All right.
Dan the Mopar Man says, Renaissance Man, if I actually entered that in, would it get me anywhere?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know. Renaissance Man says, at BF Goodrich, it hasn't been a week. Eat up, brother. Ramiro says, what happens the Corvette you had? What happened to the Corvette you had? Well, I traded it, of course.
Of course.
What did I trade that for? I don't even remember.
I don't either.
I don't remember what. I think, actually, I do. It was the C43 AMG
Yes,
Mercedes.
it was.
That's what I did with it.
And then you traded that, which was just a crime.
I traded
That
all
was
kinds
just
of
a
things.
crime.
Jack
You should have let me
says-
have it.
Jack says, nice gear, Mr. Smooth.
Mr. Smooth.
King of the Creek says, I just got the Google Pixel 3 XL phone. Isn't that the one you were
That's
talking about?
the one I was talking about.
It's awesome.
All right,
So you like
now,
it.
let me ask you, because somebody told me that they're glitchy. Is it glitchy, King? Do you have anything that you're not thrilled with, or do you just love it completely? Because I'm really interested in one, and I'd be going away from the Apple product for the first time ever.
No,
so
you can't do that. Garner
tell me all about
Garner says, Rob, I am able to sideswipe another Samsung phone, and it will take their pic and put them pictures and put them on my phone. That could be dangerous. I don't know that is that a good thing?
I don't know.
Gear Runner says, thanks, Jack. Jack says, I hear the Pixel is a nice phone. It looks nice. Renaissance Man says, Mopar, it'll get you somewhere. It'll get you somewhere, man. Sunset Original says, the Mercedes. Yes, that's right. I traded the Mercedes.
Sunset knows more than you do.
No, I traded the Corvette for the Mercedes. He does.
Yeah.
I know. Gear Runner says, gone to sunset.
Gone to, as in the Mercedes is gone to.
The sunset. Garner says,
he's talking to Sunset Originals.
I got you. Garner says, Renaissance, I wanted the DeWalt Tool System box set that was on sale, $98, but they were all sold out. Sucks. King of the Creek says, I love it. It's the best Android phone on the market now. Cool. What's the cost of it, man? Renaissance Man says, Krista, don't leave Apple. Oh, no, don't.
Well,
Gear
why
Runner
not?
says, because the Apple company needs your money. Gear Runner says,
like a hole in my
I
head.
just couldn't leave Apple.
Well, wait. Why should I stay with Apple?
Why would you leave a company that has a product that you have no problems with?
I'm asking these guys.
And I'm answering.
Well, good for you. I'm asking them.
Well,
I want their opinion.
They're going to say stay with Apple.
I want to know why.
Gear just said he couldn't leave the Apple. Ramiro says, I have the Galaxy. Here you go. Galaxy Note 9, and it's the best phone I've ever had. I had the iPhone 8 before that.
See?
Dan the Mopar Man says, sadly, I couldn't really enjoy my Thanksgiving because I was sick with the stomach flu and threw up at about 5:45 that morning. Not a pleasant experience.
That's a drag.
It never is when you're sick. Renaissance Man says, Garner, there was one left in AC. Richard Garner says, my mom didn't have any problems with her Samsung Galaxy S9. Mm-hmm. Dan the Mopar Man says, don't feel bad, Gear. When you're used to the product, you don't want to leave it. I'm the same way with Android phones.
Wow.
King of the Creek says, the XL is $930 on Verizon. I got $400 off Black Friday.
See?
You missed it. Renaissance Man said, Apple is user-friendly. I agree. It's intuitive.
It is.
Sunset Original says, if you have too much money, stay with the Apple. Ha ha ha.
See?
Richard Garner says,
We're
King of
poor.
the Creek, do you have Verizon phone service? Taco Time, stay with Apple. Better customer service, and when you go to sell it for the next model, you get a good amount back. That's right, they give you credit for those.
That's true.
Forgot about that. Gear Runner says,
how many do we have sitting in the closet?
Gear Runner says, I really don't want to have to learn a new phone.
Yeah, I know, that's true. But I was messing with the Pixel at the store, and it seemed to be just as user-friendly as the iPhone to me. I don't know.
King of the Creek says, I don't like Apple. Too difficult to use. What?
See?
Oh, my God. Sunset says, I switch back and forth all the time. I used to do that. Renaissance says, Sunset Original, I stack racks, cuz. Dan the Mopar Man says, Rob, the reason why I bought the LG 40 is because I need a good, reliable phone. This phone is very good so far.
Cool.
Renaissance Man says, King doesn't like Apple. He has large sausage fingers.
Jeez. Jeez.
King is a big fella. He's like 7'2". He's a big boy.
Uh-huh.
Dan the Mopar Man says, King of the Crease, I agree with you 100%, dude. I hate iPhones. I tried using one. Didn't like it. Stuck with the Android. Wow. BF Goodrich says, Dan the Mopar Man, last year's leftovers probably made you sick. There you go. Dan the Mopar Man says, well, Renaissance Man, that's why you use Android phones. If you have big sausage fingers, they are a little bit better for that than iPhones.
I know. I've been using Apple products since they first
Forever.
came out with the little
The dinky phone.
no, the little music thingy. What do you
Oh, yeah.
Nano?
The I thing.
Wasn't it the
I don't
Nano?
know. Taco Time says an iPhone hasn't blown up, though. That's true.
Why
Haven't been any planes grounded because of Apple phones.
Yeah.
King of the Crease says my company phone is an iPhone, and I hate it. Renaissance Man says, BF Goodrich, you are not supposed to keep leftovers for a year.
God, no.
What? Garner says, I can't use the Google Pixel because I don't have Verizon. Gear Runner says, what, Rennie? What? I'm eating a chunk of turkey right now. Just knock the green off. And Dan the Mopar Man says, BF Goodrich, laughing my arse off. No, Rob, Tacoma, Tundra, Tacoma. Oh, I know.
I ate those leftovers over a year ago.
I know, man. Renaissance says, at Gear, Ren, tip of the day. Tip of the day. All right, folks, peeps, gals, guys, everybody, and Gear. It is an hour and 30 minutes into this little thing here, and we're going to call it a day here in a second. Gear Runner, he's laughing twice. And Jones says, I was planning to get a Pixel 3, but it needs to be recalled. Had a horrible launch, opted for the Hi instead.
What is that?
I don't know. Dan the Mopar Man says, that's true, Richard. The Pixel phone is really a good phone, but yeah, we have to be on Verizon. So technically, since I'm with Verizon, I could get the Pixel, but I didn't. Taco Time says, why did you get rid of your stock wheels and tires in your Tacoma so fast? Because there was an opportunity to get rid of them. Sell when you can. Somebody wanted them, so I sold them. I sold them the same day.
Yep.
It was awesome.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, just so happened. Gear Runner says, hey, if you can't have a little green on your turkey, then what can you have green on?
W Brew.
I'll tell you that later.
Oh, God.
W Brew, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Love the Tacoma. Thank you, bud. I appreciate that. Thanks for being on here. Gear Runner says, have a good evening, everyone. Yep. You too, Gear. Thanks for being here. Garner says, my sister has an iPhone for work and hates it. Different strokes.
Yeah.
Jack says, bye, Gear. Have a good week, buddy. Renaissance Man says, Gear, green eggs and ham. Sunset Original says, why? Chinese knockoff, but they are somewhat decent. I never heard of it.
Yeah, no kidding.
BF Goodrich says, key to good health. Turkey green side down. There you go. Pink Stag says, see ya, Pink Stag. Thanks for being on and welcome. Renaissance says, Garner, your sister hates work or her phone.
Maybe both.
Maybe. Gear Runner says, yo, or you too, Jack. Gear Runner says, true, Rennie, true. Richard Garner says, LOL, Renaissance Man. That's it. We're caught up and we are out of here. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.